Hey, welcome to Food-Wiz. I'm your girl Lilian Majanja, and we are in the festive season, as we all know. So we are at a bakery. You know, this season we celebrate many things. We have Christmas, we have Thanksgiving before Christmas, we have different days, you know, the festive season. So we are at a bakery. It's called Pearlz Oven. Yeah, we are going to bake cupcakes and other things. These guys are very good. They have everything. So since it's the festive season, we have decided to shoot with the bakery to show you different things you can buy for the season to celebrate everything. Could be a party, Christmas, wedding. Yeah? You know, some weddings they have wedding cupcakes. Yeah, so you can buy anything, cookies. Yeah, it's the season to show love and happiness, to celebrate everything. So let's meet one of our guests. He's very handsome. Let him introduce himself. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Go by the name's Oswald Ngabo.
Okay, nice to meet you, Oswald Ngabo. You know the name is complicated, so I'll stick to Ngabo. Yeah, so can you tell us, you know we are going to bake cupcakes. Do you like cupcakes?
Very much.
You can't wait to taste them, yeah?
Yes.
That's good, I can see that smile. So let's meet our second guest, the very beautiful Tracy, and let her tell us something little about her expectations. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Fine.
Nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah, so today we are going to bake cupcakes, yeah? What do you expect?
I expect them to be very sweet and nice. Okay. Usually they make them with buttercream, which I really like. Okay. So I expect them to be like very delicious.
Okay, I'm eager to taste them too. So we're here inside with our baker, but before we get into baking cakes, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Yeah, so let's meet the baker.
Yes, my name's Doreen Habumugisha. I'm the CEO of Pearlz Oven. Okay. Yeah, we do cakes, birthday cakes, wedding cakes, introduction, any occasion we can make delicious memories for you. We are going to do vanilla cupcakes. Okay. And our recipe, we shall have, these are 2.5 cups of flour. We have 1 cup of butter. Okay. We have 1.5 cups of sugar. We have 4 eggs. We have lemon to bring in taste. Okay. And we have vanilla also to bring in taste. We have baking powder. This is the raising agent. Yeah, and these are tools to use in whipping. And we also have the hand mixer. This is going to help us to beat the ingredients. We shall get our flour. Okay. We first put in the baking powder. Everything is on the table, so we measure everything to make sure that we don't miss out any ingredient. Okay. So these are 2.5 cups. Okay. of flour. Okay. In the 2.5 cups, we are going to put 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder as a raising agent. Okay. We're going to put salt to tone down on the sweetness. We don't want them to be too sugary because our sugar is very sweet. So we put in salt to tone down the sweetness.
I didn't know they add salt. I'm learning. I didn't know they add salt.
After putting in sugar, we are going to use our whisker, not the whisker but the beater, the hand mixer, okay, to beat the butter and sugar. Once you mix the butter and sugar, it's going to start getting lighter and lighter and lighter and soft. So you try as much as possible to make sure that they are well beaten. That's why we take this about 15 to 20 minutes when we are beating the butter. Prepare our eggs. Shall break them. Then after that, we are going to whip. The purpose of whipping is to incorporate in more air. We want as much air into our butter as much air as possible. We are going to put eggs. We sift the flour. We don't just sieve, but sift. The purpose of sifting is also to incorporate in more air into, so you can whisk or you sift the flour so that more air is incorporated into our flour. So you keep putting little by little and you fold in.
Okay.
About 100 mils of milk. Put in little by little. Flour at the same time because we don't want to overmix. Once you overmix, the butter starts forming the gluten, and yet we don't want gluten in our what? In our butter. So we have finished making our dough. Now we are going to grate. We are going to grate the lemon, which brings in taste. Then our butter will be ready to put in the cupcakes.
Okay.
We're going to grate our lemon. We only use the peeling.
Oh, okay.
We don't put in
The lemon juice.
the juice. If you want, you can put in juice, but this one we use only the peeling. Yeah, so our peelings are ready. So we are going to put them in our dough. Then they'll be ready for. These are cupcake peppers. That's where we are going to put our butter.
They are pretty.
Then we take for baking. I scoop. So the butter has to be 3/4.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to be 3/4. So 1 scoop makes, is okay for each cupcake.
Okay, I thought we fill it to the top.
No, when you feed it to the top, then it will spill out.
Okay.
Yeah, so our tray is now ready for taking to the oven. We are going to put our cupcakes in the oven. Remember, we preheated the oven so that it doesn't take a long time baking. So now we are going to put our tray in the oven, and my heat is 170 for about 20-25 minutes, but we shall first get a toothpick to prick it to see whether it's still wet or it's dry. If it's still wet after 25 minutes, then we shall add in more 5 minutes. This is after 25 minutes. We are going to check our cupcakes to see whether they are ready. We put there a toothpick, and when it comes out clean, it means that they are ready. Otherwise, they will come out with some butter coating on the toothpick. So now our cupcakes are ready. We are going to remove them from the oven. Once they are out of the oven, we put them on the rack so that they are able to cool. So we are going to remove our cupcakes from the tray. We put them on the rack. We give them some time to cool.
Bye.